Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the first day of a very long stretch of e-learning. I wish that I could see all of your faces. I'm hoping that we can later this afternoon. I know Mrs. Gillard has set up a Google Meet from 2 to 3 p.m. today, where she and Miss Smith and I will all be on to see your smiling faces. I can't wait until then. Today, though, I would first like to introduce you to the assignment that we will be working on for the month of April. We'll be reading Number the Stars, and this is a novel about a young girl, about your age, who helps to save her Jewish friend during the Holocaust. It is a great story, and I know you're going to love it. So, we will be reading the book on a PDF, like we did with Percy Jackson, and we'll also be listening to an audio of the book at the same time. So, this is the HyperDoc. It is, of course, linked in the assignment sheet, and I'll be putting it in your Google Classroom as well. So, as you can see on the lower right-hand corner, there's a number there. That's slide number 1, and every slide will be numbered for you. So I'm first just going to tap through these, and slide 2 here is a book, a little book trailer about about the novel, and then here are your directions. You of course are going to be making a copy of the HyperDoc and complete it as we move our way through the novel. Really just like we did with Percy Jackson, but it's a bit, I think, easier to follow. I've simplified it quite a bit. So then, of course, after you make the copy, you'll submit the HyperDoc to me as well as all the different links that are inside here. Okay, so the first thing you can see the PDF of the book, that is a hyperlink. So you'll tap on that and it will actually open up the book for you. To the right of it, the little link there, I have to correct that. It says now to download, but it's how to download a PDF to your app, the Books app. And then, of course, right underneath is the audio of the book. So just like we did with Percy Jackson, you're going to read along as the story is read to you. So also on slide 4, you can see here the reading and assignment schedule. Those of you that may want to work ahead, you can absolutely work ahead. This gives you the information of what we will be covering for the month. I do ask that you stay with the schedule as closely as possible, not to fall behind, that is, because then it becomes pretty overwhelming. I've taken the time to really break this up into chunks that I think would be easy for you to keep up with. So today, you're going to read the introduction in the PDF and then also chapter 1. It is 13 pages, and then I want you to complete all the activities and read the information on slides 1 through 11. But, don't let that confuse you too much. There's not a whole lot. A lot of it just gives you directions and watching little video clips. Now, here on this slide, you can see in the upper left is the pencil. These are the must-do slides, or these are the slides where there is an activity for you to complete. So when you see the pencil, this means there's a section that requires a typed response here in your journal. So the journal is going to be very important. Oopsies. Well, I'll get in there later. So obviously you're just going to open that up, and it will be self-explanatory. I'll make another video on the journal. And then here are some questions for you to be thinking about. And today you are just going to look here at the map of Europe. If you are able to figure these countries out, you can write it on a piece of paper if you'd like. It's not a requirement, but this is just getting you to think about the countries of Europe. These are 4 different videos that I would like you to watch. This is going to give you additional background knowledge about World War II and specifically the Danish heroes. This is what we're going to learn about in the novel. And then here's a little podcast. I'd like you to listen to the podcast on the left here. And this is about understanding heroism. It's really not too long, so I'd like you to listen there as well, and then answer the response in your journal. And then this is just a little bit of a table of contents. When we get to these different parts, you can easily jump to it by tapping on the blue highlighted areas. And then here is your vocabulary for this section. These are the words I'm going to have you practice. There is a Quizlet, and that, of course, will additionally build your background knowledge and help you to understand the vocabulary in the book while you're listening and reading along. So I do hope you enjoy it. Obviously, we have the questions document if you have questions. And I will be seeing all of you from 2 to 3 o'clock, hopefully, on the Google Meet. Bye-bye.